Christmas is a super easy time to switch up your language arts and add a little bit of seasonal fun for your kiddos, and not just your little bitty ones, but your older ones too. Today, let's talk about some ideas. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tricia, and I'm in the middle of a 12 Days of Homeschool Christmas series. And in it, I'm not necessarily trying to give you ideas to completely switch up your homeschool for December. They're all just little ideas that you can take to switch up a subject here or there, add in something, addition, whatever. But little ways to have fun, not just for littles. Because that's something that I've struggled with, is trying to make that transition with older kids to keeping that fun in our homeschool all year long, but especially this time of year. Today's ideas, I have a couple that are specific, but the other ones are more just take the general idea, adapt it to whatever situation you have, use it to inspire you, whatever. So my first idea is my Christmas Write Bites. They are free down there. Digital writing prompts. You download it, it's a PDF, put it on your kid's computer, your computer, tablet, whatever. Kiddos can write directly into it. The topics are enough that you can make it a bigger chunk of your writing for the day if you want, or do what I do and tell your kiddos to set the timer for 5 or 10 minutes and just write. They are fun, easy ideas, free. Grab it and add something new. Next idea is, this one's one that you can adapt, but how I'm doing it is we're going to watch European Christmas by Rick Steves, which if you don't know him, he is a travel guy on PBS who really focuses on the history and the culture of the areas that he's visiting. And he has an hour-long special. We watch it most Christmases. We're going to watch that, and then I'm going to have each of my kiddos pick one of the locations and then do some additional research. I have some free little travel pack over on Google Slides. It's free. I'll leave you the directions or the link down below. That you can have your kiddos fill in details about where the location is, general ideas, as well as Christmas traditions, foods you're going to eat. I'm going to have my kiddos do some research into restaurants that might be good in the area, hotels, etc. Just a little, like a travel brochure, except on slides. So that's what we're going to do with it. You could have your kiddo just write a paragraph about it, do a little presentation, grab photos off the internet, and create a little video, whatever you want to do. Now, there are other ideas that you could do with this. You could just have them pick a country, like maybe something that's in the Arctic Circle, and do it. You could choose a location yourself, whatever you want to do, but just a way to have them practice the skill of watching something, or the joy of watching something, and then the skill of choosing a location, doing a little research, writing the information in a clear, concise way. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Idea number 3 is another freebie that I have for you. It's called Christmas Roll a Story. And I talked about it over in my pop culture unit study video. So if you haven't watched that, I'll link down below. There are going to be a lot of links down below. So don't click away before you finish watching. When you're done watching, don't forget to go down there and check out the links before you leave. So in the roller story, we do this a couple of ways. One way, and the kind of the traditional way, is that your kid takes a die, rolls 4 times, and then takes the corresponding parts to the story. So in each column, there's location, plot, character, setting, time. I forgot to hand it or put it down here or print it out with me. Anyway, they roll it 4 times, get their 4 details of the story, and then write it. We like to do this as an oral thing. Not for any real reason other than we enjoy doing round robin oral stories, and it's a good way for my kiddos to practice like listening for what's happening rather than listening for your chance to talk, because the story may progress in such a way that what you think you're going to add to the story isn't going to work because of what's already done. But if you wanted to just write paragraphs, have your kiddos write their own paragraphs with those after they get their details. We've also done round robin writing where I'll tell Ben to write for 5 minutes or write 5 sentences, and then Matthew picks up, and then I pick up. And I usually sometimes I go between them if I think there might be frustration with the way, with the order of people receiving it. I'll leave it at that. Other times I'll go to the end and then wrap it up before the next person takes it on again. We usually do 2 rounds of that. Now, number 4. This one's another one that's just an inspiration idea for you. And it's flipping the script. So, you're going to take your favorite Christmas story, Christmas movie, maybe even a Christmas song. And your kiddo is going to tell the story from someone else's point of view. So, for example, the Grinch, it's kind of a third-person view, but maybe you tell it from the Grinch's first-person point of view. A Christmas Carol, maybe you tell it from Scrooge's point of view. Polar Express, maybe it's from the view of someone else who was on the train, another one of the kiddos. I think this is it's an adaptable one because you can do it in any way or using any story, any movie, not just Christmas, obviously. You can do it for anything, but you can make the activity itself as elaborate or as simple as you want. Tell your kiddo to write for 5 minutes. Do a plot summary, but from the view of someone else. Make it a week-long project, and every day add on to it. Do actual script. There's lots of ways that you can do this to fit whatever your kiddos' needs and your family's needs are. Number 5 is another one that I'm going to give you a couple link ideas down there, but there's going to be a little more work on you. And that is just Christmas word puzzles. If you Google that, you're going to find a ton of free ones. There are ones over on Teachers Pay Teachers that are free. You can buy them. If you hop into Amazon, you'll find Christmas word puzzle books. If you have a tablet, there are lots in the app, your app stores. And I like to do different ones. We do crossword puzzles, word searches, spelling games, whatever, as a way of kind of taking a break from regular spelling or such, and just having a little fun while still really engaging your brain in ways that you may not normally do. I really like reminding myself, as well as the kids, that setting aside things like your regular spelling and grammar, language arts, and finding different ways of practicing that in a more natural way. For example, with crossword puzzles, if you misspell the word, exactly. So you find those ways of naturally practicing things that if you didn't do it, your kiddo can still do their regular work, and that's fine. But sometimes that reminder that the spelling isn't just isolated to a book or such it's helpful for me. It really is something that every December, not just with spelling, but every December I'm reminded how much learning actually happens outside of textbooks as we incorporate some of these ideas. Bonus, I'm creating the extra memories and taking a little lighthearted time when life is busy, maybe a little busier for us, and coming to the end of a semester. It's just a great time to breathe. And a bonus idea for you is to stop while you're reading and turn to Christmas reading. To find out my rules for December reading and some titles for you, click on the video on your screen, and I will see you over there. Thanks for watching.